everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Magical Jill, and I finally found the Boo Original Creeproductions of the Monster High G1 releases. I'm really excited because I absolutely love these characters so much. I got Laguna Blue here today that I'm going to open up, and my ring light kind of shines off of the plastic in a horrible way, so I'm just going to open her up right away. So she's got her little pet here, Neptuna, and a cute little fishbowl purse for her to go in, which I think is absolutely adorable. I love her webbed fingers, and I always have. I used to have this doll when I was a really little kid, and then, as most kids do, I ruined it and destroyed it and don't have it anymore. So I'm so happy to finally have her back and in perfect condition. She looks beautiful. I love her entire outfit. This is one of my favorite looks for Laguna, is like these adorable short shorts and her like little swoop in her bangs with her cute little flower in her hair and these flip-flop high heels. It's just absolutely adorable, and I love that she's got a diary in here. It makes me really sad that the new Monster High dolls don't have diaries at all, and honestly, like, added so much to the lore and made me so happy, and I loved reading them as a kid, and I still love reading them as an adult. So I wish they had them in the new ones, but I'm glad that they reproduced this so we can actually like read the old diary again. And I'm hoping they do more Creeproductions in the future, like doing people like Ghoulia and Abby Abominable, since those ones are some of my favorites. Meet the frighteningly fashionable teenage children of the world's most famous monsters. Laguna Blue, daughter of the sea monster. Age 15. Pet Neptuna is my pet piranha, and I've got a special purse that's actually a fishbowl so I can secretly take Neptuna to class. It says, BFFs, I'm down with everybody, brah. And then it shows Laguna Blue, Claudian Wolf, Frankie Stein, and Draculaura on the back of her box. It also has a little music player that says Great Scarier Reef Mix, which I think is cute. That must be something she listens to. I absolutely love the graphics and the art on the back of the box. It's so pretty. It just makes me so happy to have the old style back. And I wish they would continue doing that and maybe make some more animation based on the old style, because that's really what I think a lot of people who have always been to Monster High really want. And it makes me kind of sad that they're pushing everything towards a different audience instead of the people like me who spent a long time really loving this series. Here we are with my Laguna in her awesome original outfit. She has her little fishbowl, and Neptuna actually goes inside of it because you can open and close the fishbowl, which I love, and it's also a purse. She's got her cute little seahorse necklace on and her adorable fins on her legs, and I just think she looks so perfect. Something that I actually noticed though when opening her up is she comes not only with a stand but a hairbrush and her diary. And when I was opening up the G3s for some of my other reviews, I noticed that they do not come with a diary, a stand, or a hairbrush. And I found that really interesting because their price seems like it's about the same as when these dolls came out, and yet they're lacking some key features that a lot of dolls, in my opinion, should come with. Rainbow High dolls always come with a brush and a stand. Obviously, they don't have like a diary shtick, but they have their hairbrushes and their stands, and a lot of other dolls actually come with those too, like mermaids and certain Barbies. Not all Barbies, but it just kind of seems like they got a little bit lazy on that front, especially opening up one of the old ones again and seeing all of the cool stuff that comes with her. I'm really happy to have her though. I think she's very detailed and beautiful, and her outfit feels very high quality. I'm not entirely sure if they just kind of took the exact recipe from back when this first came out and just said, okay, put it in the factory, or if they did some tweaking at all. But if they did, I can't really tell any differences, and I think it looks really awesome and feels really awesome, and I'm really happy to have her. Stand is just pure white. It says Monster High on the bottom, and it's just a little bit low quality, cheap plastic. I'm not sure if it was like this back in the day or not either, but at least it came with one, which I think is awesome for display and for having something Monster High themed for her to stand on. I've been watching a lot of the old animation recently from the old show that used to be on their website. And something that I really like is she looks exactly like she did in the animation. She has her curly hair with the blue streaks. She has this little swoosh of bangs. She has her cute little hoodie, I guess, on. I thought it was a hat when I first watched the show, but I guess it's a hood. and she has like the same bracelet and all of these tiny details that I find really awesome. It doesn't seem like they missed anything. They even have her freckles and her webbed fingers. I just think it's really, really cool and really cute, and I really like that she's just a carbon copy of the show, because I loved watching the show so much and I love her a lot and I love her personality. So being able to just kind of have her makes me so happy. So I'm going to read a little bit out of the diary. Mine got a little bit bent in the box from how they packaged it, which made me a little sad because I like to keep them in pristine condition, but I guess like it's not the end of the world if it's a little bend. However, it certainly feels like it, considering the amount of money some of us had to pay for these things since they got scalped on eBay. Anyway, it says, this diary belongs to Laguna Blue. And then it has Monster High's logo on top, and there's a cute little seahorse. Hey brah, if you find my diary, please return it to me when you're done reading it. Lates. I don't really remember her calling anybody brah in the show, but whatever floats your boat, Laguna. Laguna Blue, School Monster High, June 30th. Just got back from visiting some of my cousins up north. They have some real monster surf up there, but the water is like cold enough to turn you blue. Hee hee. And the beaches are all rocky, so no screech volleyball. Anyway, I'm glad to be home where the water is warm, the beaches are sand, and life is scary good. July 15th. Sweet rainy day today. Went for a run on the beach in the soft sand, and I didn't dry out once. It was raining so hard it was almost like going for a long swim on the beach. Totally awesome. July 18th. Chilled with Draculaura, who's a vegetarian, and Claudine Wolf, who is definitely not, to graze some screechza today. Oh, it's like pizza, screechza. So they were eating pizza. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to read because of the interesting font the text is, though it's not as small and curvy as the Haute Couture's are, because the Cleo de Nile diary was really hard to read, and I'm somebody who knows how to read cursive, so I can't imagine somebody who never learned how to read cursive trying to open that thing up. But this one's like not the worst thing in the world, but sometimes some of the puns, like screechza, and sometimes the font makes O's look like A's, so it's a little bit hard to read, especially like if you were somebody who had dyslexia. So it's really fun though that it adds so much to the lore, and she talks about her friends and doing things all summer and having fun. I just think it's really cool and really sweet, and I love that it just adds to the story, and that there used to be a whole canon based around the diaries. You know, you'd learn so many new and different things about all the characters from each of their diaries you get with the dolls. And they just don't do that anymore, and it makes me so sad. Me and Laguna are so happy to be hanging out together, and we wanted you all to know to catch us on the waves again sometime soon. I hope you all subscribe and like this video and leave comments telling me what you think. And tell me what you think of the Creeproductions of the dolls. Do you think that they look as good as they used to, or do you think there's differences? I want to know what you think. Here's like the back of her hair just to kind of show that it kind of seems like it's a little bit wiry to me, but I think it's still really nice at looking anyway because it's nice and wavy just like how it's supposed to be. I wanted to mention that I have a website called enchantedglamour.com. It's really important to me because I make handcrafted stuff on there. The really cool things like resin coasters. This one, it has a comic book in it that I recycled because I will go to stores and I will get comics that they're just throwing away, and then I will clip things out of them and put them in resin, so it kind of gives them a new lease on life and keeps them from just going in the trash. And I do the same thing with some really cool keychains. So I think they're really awesome, so you'll have to check them out on my shop. They are exclusive to just my Enchanted Glamour website, which is in the description. I don't put them on my Etsy, so go check those out and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!